Matthew Robinson has a very strong and beautiful singing voice, as you're about to hear. But after a trying year spent battling depression and despair, he hopes it's his speaking voice that has even greater power.
Stand beside her and guide her.
Matthew Robinson is a classically trained baritone.
It's great to be able to express yourself in that way and have that gift, be able to share it with other people. Bring some sort of joy to their lives.
To the oceans.
But giving joy came much easier to Matthew than finding it.
On February 11th of this year, and I attempted suicide. So I took 150 aspirin tablets and went to sleep. And my goal was basically just not to wake up.
He did wake up in the ER.
Doctors told me I was about 20 minutes away from passing away.
Matthew did not become one of the nearly 2,000 Pennsylvanians a year who succeed, if that's ever the right word, in killing themselves.
I've had a couple take their own lives. Some were expected and some were extremely unexpected.
As a licensed professional counselor, Michaela Morrow is on the front lines and sees the casualties. She says we all need to pay attention to friends and loved ones, look for warning signs, and engage them.
How you're feeling with some of your depression. There's a fear around asking the hard, direct questions. Hey, how are you doing? Are you thinking about killing yourself? People believe that talking about suicide, talking about depression is going to cause suicide and depression.
In fact, she says, more talk leads to less shame.
When shame decreases, actually connection increases, healing increases.
Which brings us back to Matthew, the singer,
And the hope
who's now found his voice.
That suicide, it can happen to anybody. Depression can happen to anybody. Go talk to somebody. It's important and there's no shame in it.
Matthew got help, now feels empowered. He recently performed at a fundraiser that he organized to help others battling similar demons.
I regret it, but I'm not ashamed of it. I mean, I would never do it again, but I look at the positive that's come from it.
We need to be more active in taking care of each other. And again, prioritizing our mental health in the similar way that we prioritize our physical health.
I want to thank Matthew for courageously sharing his stories. But if you remember nothing I say, remember these three numbers, 988. That is the Suicide Crisis Helpline. If you or someone you know having dark thoughts, battling despair, call that number, 988. They have counselors standing by. Alicia?